Hey guys, Nick here. Sunday night, August 3rd. Yep. 9 p.m. I'm about to watch Bucky. I had an awesome day today. Very productive, a lot of work. Dude, but I'm excited because we got like a lot of shit. We honestly got like all of our shit done that we wanted to get today. I didn't think it was gonna happen. Obviously not fully, like it's kind of unreasonable to think that you're gonna map out beliefs with hours of work and watch trial by fire and do hiring calls. Like there's not enough time for that, but for the most part we got everything done, like everything. Let's get into it. Had a great morning. I already had the journal about the morning. Had a great lunch. I also had a great dinner. I overeat just a tiny bit, 2100 calories today. I still gotta track my day, or track my life tracker, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So today I did a lot. I took like a lot of hiring calls. I would say I think I took like four or five hiring calls. I think I took anywhere from 3 to 5, maybe 6. I took a handful of hiring calls today alone. Try to delete as many as possible from my Monday and my week because I have so much, bro. It's ridiculous. And then I mapped out my beliefs. So what I did is I did 2 of them because meta beliefs, I already know how to do them. But I did enough to like get a lot done, but I didn't do enough to finish it. I think I'm like roughly halfway with each one when it comes to like thinking. So I started mapping out my beliefs on no-shows and my beliefs on closing. Because if I think about it, like I'm doing a lot of volume, I'm ready to do more. My no-show rate's kind of like hairy, which is why I did that one. And it's obviously the biggest bottleneck. And then the other thing is that I'm understanding how sales works and stuff. And I have no problem asking questions that I think are good but are painful. I have no problem doing that. My only problem with sales is actually closing. So just ruthlessly asking for money and etc. Because I saw that's my biggest bottleneck, bro. Because like literally I could close the exact same amount and just start demanding real deposits and I'll make easily 3 times the amount of money. Easily. Because I have closes like Wayne, which are really good. But people like Thomas, bro, like the guy got on for $100 because I was a fucking pussy. I should have asked for, well, he was lowballing the fuck out of me. So, you know, I don't think I would have closed like a full deposit, like 833. But instead of 100, I should have gone for at least 250 or 300, bro. If I'm being real with you. I went to 100 because I was pussing out, but stuff like that. And then, you know, just in general, I'm not getting like money on the phone. Like it's just a thing that's not happening that should be happening more, especially observing other people that are not like even as skilled or smart or in any way better than me, and they just ask for more money on the phone, and therefore they receive more money on the phone by just asking. And so that's the 2 things, is no-shows and then beliefs on closing. So yeah, I did that. I finished trial by fire today as well. And then what else? Oh, this is a big one, boys. We mapped out, we have like we fully mapped out our monthly objectives, and we also mapped out our chain of action. It's very like, the chain of action is actually very deliberately made, very thoughtful. I actually thought about it, and yeah, it's gonna be quite the task, basically figuring out an idea of Princess Peach. And through Kai's paradigm shifts, I'm not trying to find the perfect one. I'm just trying to find a better idea of what it could be. And if the evidence points to what I'm doing, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. but I'm no longer going to try to reinvent the wheel. I'm just going to do simply the problem solving, get some more clarity on that by just like some actual evidence and some actual data through AI, like my calls combined with AI, deadly combination. And then it's quite intricate. And then from there, you just update the information we know about our niche. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna confirm if I need to just do something different or do the same thing, because I mapped out my numbers roughly. And I realized that I could just double down on what I'm doing. But there's a lot of reward on the other side of testing something. And so if I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing, I'll do that. But basically what I figured out is every 1,222 cold calls, I will get a client. Like a actual client. So yeah. With my current metrics, which by the way, if I need to make it even simpler, every 37 meetings, I get a client. It's not optimal, which is why I'm even trying this. Anyway, I'm not gonna get deep into it. There's so much I could talk about. There's so much I could talk about with this shit. I'm just not trying. My brain's fucking fried. I took like 5 fucking hiring calls today, back to back. But yeah, not all back to back, but okay. We're basically we're just like macro wise, because I mapped this out as well. Like what I'm doing macro is we're just confirming that I'm in the right vehicle for honestly my own confidence, or maybe even some gold might sit in that information with AI. Confirming we're in the right vehicle, and then like kind of updating what we know about our niche and stuff. Confirming our vehicle, and then making a new hypothesis. Wait, sorry, that's not it. Fuck. Confirming our vehicle, and then seeing whether we should make a new offer or not, and then doing so, and then testing. Essentially. Sorry, no, there's something in between that. So after we confirm our new vehicle, we're gonna work on client success, because I know that we can just do what we're doing right now, we'll be fine. So it's not really a priority. What is a priority is making sure we get money. And so the easiest way to do that is just give better service to our clients, have them make money, and then pay us with the money that they're making, because they're already our fucking clients. And we have not gotten even a third of the LTV that we already closed. So might as well do that before we try to get any more clients. We're still gonna run the machine, but I'm just saying, not trying to fucking, I don't know, make money by getting new clients, get money by selling old ones. Get the point, bro. Anyways, we mapped out our chain of action. It was pretty deliberate. That's all you gotta know. So we did a shit ton of hiring calls. We mapped out our monthly objectives. I can't fucking speak, bro. My brain's fried. Monthly objectives, chain of action. We mapped out a little bit of fires that we could put out. Haven't done that in depth. Mapped out our beliefs as well. I think that's about it. I mean, earlier today, I went to the gym and all that good stuff. And oh yeah, we looked at trial by fire as well. So very packed day, bro. We did so much today, bro, honestly. Like we did a lot of like big tasks. Trial by fire is a big task. Mapping out beliefs is a big task. Chain of action and monthly objectives is pretty big. And then hiring calls take quite a bit of time. And yeah, pretty much. So at this point, feeling pretty good. We're gonna finish this journal, enjoy our night with Bucky, watching my favorite content creator, hopefully qualifying for the grand finals. That's what it's called. Or sorry, not even grand finals, just qualifying for the world championship, which is insane. It's insane. And yeah, we've got to track our day, and if we want to do some work on the side, we can. For example, like, I think the best thing I could do, just like kind of mindlessly, is just put the contacts in Wayne's sub account and see if I can run DR as soon as possible. Yeah, we gotta kind of list out the fires to put out, because there's a lot of them, bro. Client fires, fucking a lot, bro. Hiring, I don't know, a lot of shit. But yeah, I also realized that if my Square money so I just paid a shit ton of money to my dropshipper because I was basically paying for everything in advance, so I don't have to calculate it after. I just wanted to get out the way. And so I don't have a lot of money right now, but I figured once the money comes in, actually, I'm gonna have a lot. So once the amount that, like, because we kind of split profit, right? So once my cut comes through my bank account, I will have 4.3K total, combining all the money. I'll have 4.3K in the bank, essentially. And then if my Square money comes in, if Square can let me have my money back, then I will have 5.3K, which, dead ass, I'll be so happy. Because if we have 5.3K, that's only 700 away from 6. So that's pretty fucking sick, man, in my opinion. What is this retard doing, bro? I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. Anyways, that's pretty sick. The only thing that is not sick is the fact that because of SMS and messaging costs and everything like that, our business expenses are projected to be like $800 a month instead of like $400. So yikes. We'll figure that out later. I don't think that's a problem, to be honest. Because look, we're definitely gonna save more than 6K. If things kind of go right, I think we could definitely save 8 or even more. 100%. Especially with the drop shipping, bro. Like, shit's fucking saving me. But even with the agency, like, really? Agency, we just have to figure this little thing out with the Princess Peach and our niche a little bit more, just to see if we can, like, break through, because I'm trying a lot of things and show rate and call to offer rate are just not budging. Call to offer rate kind of got bad recently, so it might just be a fluke because of like how much we changed shit and stuff like that recently. But I'm saying the show rate's not budging, bro. Show rate is not budging, bro. It's really annoying. And so I think it's an offer problem. So we're trying to crack that. And by doing that, we're essentially going to make ourselves scalable. Which, like, I'll give you an example, right? So let's say theoretically, we could keep our appointment booking rate at 3%. And let's say, like, everything but my cold calling from me, I can get like a 1.5 or 2% booking rate. That's hella scalable. Let's say I can do that and I could bring the show up rate up to like 25%. And then from there, let's say my good fit rate is like above 55. And then my sales conversion rate is more than 15. Like, that's scalable. Like, that is genuinely scalable. And then I'll be really comfortable, because from there, I could just do more volume. And I know when it comes to getting more clients, shit will not break. Like, actually. And then, yeah, we have a scalable business. And in terms of service, we could definitely figure it out. If we have money coming in, we're going to figure it the fuck out. That's just a guaranteed. Which, you know, there is going to be like massive overwhelm. And that's like what Cameron Ingram's mentorship was for back then. People going through overwhelm and going through new problems because they're, you know, essentially getting better. But that's a better problem to have right now. So that's kind of the idea. We just want to make ourselves scalable, which means all that means is that we know if we put volume, it's gonna get a return. It's going to get a return. Like, I already thought through, like, with SMS, when it comes to spending money on messaging costs, like, if every single quote unquote client that I get, I can get at least $1,000 off of, like, over the lifespan, which should be very doable if I could just close better deposits on the phone so that they're more committed and they're not bullshitting me like Thomas. Thomas Schmidt. God damn it, dude. Anyways, basically, I figured out that if I can get $1,000 every time I close a client, LTV, right? Not even on the call, just LTV. Then with SMS, I can afford to spend $25 per appointment that I book, which means with my costs, it's like the costs are like, they're like 4.5 cents per contact because of segments. And then I'm assuming that they're going to text back as well. So a pretty accurate estimation. The message is 3 segments. So that's 3 cents, but I'm just being pessimistic. I'm saying it's 4.5, even though it's probably not going to be 4.5. Maybe it will, probably. 4.5 per contact. And so that means, if you do those numbers yourself, it means that if I send 500 SMS, I'll put it like this. Like, if I get a 0.5% booking rate, then I'm very profitable with SMS. If I get a 0.7 booking rate, I'm basically 3 times as profitable, which means that if I spend like $300, I'm gonna make $1,000. That's really good. That's really fucking good. And obviously LTV, we're trying to get it to 3K. And so if we can make our LTV even higher, that's even fucking better, bro. Honestly. So that's everything at the moment. I'm just gonna go home, chill, watch this tournament. I'm already late. Hopefully they didn't start yet. Kind of track our day and then get ready for next week. We are so fucking ready for next week. Let's get this shit.